Hey guys, it's Liam, and from the tragedy of Paul Walker, we had to a bit of a lighter mood to my channel. I'm going to be doing a review for Catching Fire, well, The Hunger Games Catching Fire, whatever you want to call it. So as you know, I don't do who stars in it. I'm lazy. You guys can do all the hard work for me, and here we go. So the plot of the movie is Katniss and Peter are going on this tour, on this victory tour after their first Hunger Games victory. Spoiler alert, they both win. I'm not going to tell you how, but they do. Pretty much they go on this victory tour and they're threatened by President Snow. They don't convince the people that they are in love, which they really aren't, but they're pretending to so they can survive. He will do something to them and their family, and will torture them and kill. He'll do something to the people they care about, including the Aussie in the movie, Liam Hemsworth, who once again gets cut from a lot of screen time, but is good in the scenes that he's in. Besides some Paranoia. Paranoia was a terrible movie, which he wasn't great in. And so moving on, he was great in the time that he had. Now, it's pretty much the plot is, yes, and then President Snow's not happy with it, so then him and fat guy with a cheeky smirk, as I like to call him, the blonde guy, who runs the Hunger Games now, decide, because it's a Court of Quill, they need a special theme to it, so they decide, let's get all the old victors, put them up for the poll, or the reaping, or whatever. And because there's only 3 victors, she's forced in along with Peter to go into this new Hunger Games with already experienced killers. And I honestly think they shouldn't have shown that in the trailer. The trailer should have been about like a revolution and all that, but putting in that extra, pretty much the whole first half of the movie, when they do reveal that she has to go back into the Hunger Games, it could have been a lot more shocking. Because in the book, it is shocking, because for a lot of the book, it seems like they're building up to this revolutionary thing, and she's going to fight President Snow, but actually she's going back into the Hunger Games, and it's like, oh no. And it's really shocking in the book, and the book is it's really good. The book is really good. The movie is also great. The book is great, and the movie is great. It's very well done. There's not a lot of negatives unless you've read the book. The book, some scenes, it's like they totally stole it from your mind because they just done it perfectly. Some other scenes, they didn't do too much in detail, and other scenes are just not in the book entirely. And also, there's some scenes in the movie that are just kind of thrown in there to appeal to my audience age, which I personally don't like. But teenage girls enjoy for some reason. There's like 20 of them in the theater, and they were all giggly about some scenes and obviously thrown in there. So let's talk about some of the performances. Katniss is incredible. Jennifer Lawrence, she's incredible. PTSD, she does perfectly, which is post-traumatic stress disorder. She does everything very, very good. The guy that plays Peter Malak, first movie, he really annoyed me. Like, he was just there, and he had this look on his face, like he just pooped his pants or whatever. He's all like, he's all like that. But in this movie, he feels more like a character, and he feels more grounded, and he feels like Peter, like the one that I pictured in the books. And he done a much better job. He did a much better job than what he did in the last movie. Haymitch is great. Even that weird chick that has all the fashion ideas, she is great. Everybody's great in the movie. President Snow in the movie is a lot more evil and he's like Hitler in a way. He's Hitler for the Hunger Games. These little soldiers, they go out and they tear stuff from people's homes, and you're like, holy crap, this is full on. And I am enjoying it. Like, this movie really is a great build up to the final 2 movies, even though it's not really climactic in my opinion. There's a great build-up because you know that in the next movie it's gonna hit the fan big time because of this movie, just because they elevated the drama in this movie. All in all, everyone does a great performance, particularly President Snow and that other guy, the blonde guy with the cheeky smirk. Everyone does a great job in the movie. Like, even if they're in it for 2 minutes, they're great, you know? The story is done very well. A lot of build-up, and then they're in the Hunger Games, and it's just really intense. Great performances all over. The new characters in there were really good. There was some comedy in there, but it wasn't shoved in your face like Iron Man 3 or Thor: The Dark World. I thought it was just a great movie. Although it does have that missing ingredient of just pushing it forward. Like, just, I say it's great, but it's not really great. You know, a lot of people calling it Empire Strikes Back. The thing that's pulling me away from that is the fact that it's just, there's something missing there, and I can't put my finger on it. And the director of this movie done a much better, like, finish to the film. Like, it just looks very good, and the movie just looks and feels better. So anyway, I'm gonna give Hunger Games: Catching Fire a general admission ticket because it's worthy of that award. It's a great movie. You should go see it if you've seen the first one, and I hope you really do enjoy. I'm Liam, and I'm out.